Hey there, Wendy here with Jazzydoodledesigns, and today we're back for another page in our Advent. We're going to be doing number 20. Now I want to show you something. So look at my page here. Can you see that? I'll zoom in. Do you see the colors here? You know what that's from? That's not bleed through. What that's from is I have colored this page and I used Prismacolor, Neocolor, and a Kuretake Gold. And what has happened is as I'm coloring, this page is pushing down on this and it's starting to pick up my color. Now guys, I have known to be careful of this for a long time, but I'm an idiot. So you need to put something in between your pages, preferably a heavier cardstock, not a flimsy piece of paper. Okay? Zoom me back out. No need to be up everybody's nostrils. Okay. I just wanted to point that out because I always forget, and I always, you know, I'm impatient, so I'm not thinking of all the things. So today we're going to do this Swan, and I'm going to treat this like one of these, okay? Because I'm assuming that's what it is. But then again, you know, I didn't quite realize that this was mistletoe. I should have, but I didn't. And I'm still okay with my choice for snowberries because I really wanted the white in there. And the bottom line is who cares, right? It's a coloring book. Let's not all lose some sleep over it. But I do generally try to be aware. So in my Swan, I'm going to use white, 10% cool gray, a little powder blue, a little bit of peach. Actually, that's light peach. Yeah, it's called light peach. Cream, sand, artichoke, sap green light, Kelly green, and Prussian green. Okay. Potentially a little bit of periwinkle, or not periwinkle. It was the slate gray that we used to darken up here. I may use a little bit of that, and I may use a little bit of espresso in our, oh, don't peek. That's another project. In our wreath or whatever. Okay, so let's get started. I am going to go in with just a little, maybe we'll start easy. Let's go in with our 10% cool gray, right? Get you in a good spot. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to go along the neckline here. Okay. And a little bit down here. A little on the underside here. Just kind of extending those out a little bit. Maybe a little bit here. Okay. So maybe just that whole little circle. Okay. Next up is the powder blue. Very lightly kind of going over that 10% gray, just adding a little bit of color here. Because white really isn't just white, right? A little bit of slate gray, just in our little deepest pockets here. Right along the deepest part of the shadow here. Okay, now next up, I'm going to add just a little bit of cream to the top of the head here. And maybe just a touch there. Same with the peach. We're just going in and adding just a touch of color, very lightly. I'm not trying to make my swan peach or cream. And then I'm going to blend everything with my white. I want to smooth out any sharp edges. Being careful when you go over that slate blue, because these blues will kind of smear, so you want to be strategic in how you blend them. Okay. All right. That's really about all I'm going to do right now. I might just add a little bit there. Maybe just a little bit of periwinkle. I feel like that gray is a little too gray. I want it to be a little more bluish, right? Maybe just a touch here. Okay. All right, next up, we are going to go in with our... Okay, we're going to go in with our greens. I wanted to make sure my pencils were very sharpened. And we're going to add a little bit here at the base. Now, I'm not going to add a lot of the dark. Because this is light, I want this to be a little lighter as well. So just kind of following along the artist's lines there. Okay. Next up is our Kelly green. I had that very, very sharp. To get a really sharp edge, I use one of these and I kind of tilt my pencil ever so lightly up, and it'll just really only sharpen the tip. Whereas if you put it in an actual pencil sharpener, it sharpens the whole thing. And sometimes you just need a little bit of a sharper tip. Okay, next up, we're going to go in with sap green light. It also has a very, very sharp tip. Okay, then I'm going to go in, I think, with a little bit of this pale sage. I want to leave a little bit of room because I'm going to go in with cream. Okay, and then go in with your cream. I'm not going all the way to the tips. Okay, and then we're going to go in with our white and just kind of blend. All the way to the dark, right? Okay. Okay, so next up for our little crown there, I'm going to go in with my cream and I'm going to put it on both sides there. Then I'm going to use a little bit of artichoke. Okay. A little bit of sand. Okay. And then this is where we're going to keep our white. Okay. And then we're going to deepen up our artichoke. Blend it back out with the sand. Okay. And just don't want that white to be too big. Okay. Ideally, I would have liked my white to be a little farther to one side or the other. I didn't plan that very well. So learn from me. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm going to use a little bit of sand here in the beak. And maybe just a touch of light umber, just for a little shadowing here. And let's go ahead and put it just a little bit in our crown there. Okay. Okay, just touching that up just a touch. And then a little black line with our pip pen right here on the eye. Now, once again, I will potentially use Posca in our swan, our snowberries, and our flower. We shall see. I may also appear in our bird. I'm thinking I'll probably kind of add a little more of the orangey reds, more like this kind of color, in here to his little breast. We shall see. But that's it for today. So I will see you tomorrow. Are y'all getting excited for Santa? Have you been good? Are you on the naughty list? Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask. I don't want to have to tell you. Okay, see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching another video from Jazzydoodledesigns. If you enjoy adult coloring content, please consider subscribing. You can now find me on Instagram and Facebook as well. I welcome all comments and suggestions. Don't forget to like the video before you go. And until next time, take care.